Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Donnie Williams Show. This is the show where I, Todd Robert Anderson, tell stories from my career as an actor. Doing it for more than a couple decades now, so there's a couple stories. I'm doing this because Donnie Williams told me to. That's why it's called the Donnie Williams Show. Hi, Donnie. Um, so, um, I've been doing. I guess I should start by saying that I have been spending a lot of this quarantine time digitizing old VHS tapes. For example, this is a VHS tape of my wife when she was a child dancing with the Jackson Five while rehearsing for a variety television show that her father was directing. And I've also captured a lot of my own VHS captures from decades ago. Very early in my career. Now, let me also say that when you're an actor with a career like mine, which is basically a day player, I do commercials, usually those last a day or two, and a lot of one-day guest stars. It can be hard to remember the names of all the people that I've worked with, and a lot of times they'll remember me because they'll see me on the TV show, and I don't remember them because I only saw them for the one day, and they wound up seeing me for lots of days. And I'm also, just I've never been great with remembering names. It's just it's a flaw. So, speaking of not remembering things, I was capturing a VHS tape of a show I did a long time ago. I think I shot it in 1999 and it aired in 2000. And it was a very short-lived Dick Wolf produced show. And I was capturing one of the episodes that aired. That I was on. I had a recurring guest star on that show. It was called DC. So I'm watching it, and in this thing, I guess I got to explain another thing. A lot of times on actors' resumes at the bottom, you list all your credits, and then at the very bottom you say where you went to school or whatever. In the very bottom, there's like a section for special skills, and you list all your skills, like if you're good at basketball or you could horseback ride and stuff like that. So on my special skills, I never put anything because I didn't want anyone to expect me to be proficient at things like sports because I suck at sports. I mean, I can kind of play basketball. I understand how certain things work, but I'm not going to be great. Baseball was never my thing. And in this episode of DC, they wrote in both golfing and softball. And And in the case of softball, they had me pitching, and I didn't know how to do it. I trained with people in DC learning how to pitch softball, which is like in DC. I guess they do like the very soft pitch and goes up in the air, and if it lands on home plate and you miss it, then it's a strike. It's that kind of thing. But when I got to set, the director was like, "That looks stupid. Can't you pitch for real?" And the answer was no, I can't pitch. That's why it wasn't on my special skills. I don't know why you wrote this in, but whatever. I struggled through. But in this clip that I was capturing, I'm pitching, and there's a lady who I pitch 4 balls, so she gets to walk, and she walks and she sort of makes fun of me. And I look all take everything too seriously because that was my character. Uptight guy, and she was like funny lady messing with me with a big smile. Like, do I just walk right over there? Do I walk right over there? She was saying, it's really funny, and it only lasts for like a few seconds of screen time. And I'm watching this and I'm laughing and I'm like, that lady's hilarious. And then I realized that lady is Melissa McCarthy. I have worked with Melissa McCarthy. Now I already kind of knew this, and there's another Melissa McCarthy story that's related to this Melissa McCarthy story, but I'm not going to tell you that this time. This is going to be a 2-parter. I'll tell you the other Melissa McCarthy story that's related to this Melissa McCarthy story next time. But I just was tickled. I was like, oh, that's me and Melissa McCarthy doing a scene together. Cool. She's done much better than me. This has been a Blursh production. Blur.